Hey guys, Allie here. Welcome to episode 48 of Controller Nation Weekly for the week of June 24th. We have some delay news, Lulzsec loses a couple of members, and there's a new video game show on the horizon. We start this week with good news for those living in Shibuya, Japan, as come July 13th, you'll be able to dine in the first ever Resident Evil café. If this intrigues you, you'll only have a year to try it out, as that's as long as they plan to keep it open. What's the point of that? If you are planning on picking up Far Cry 3 in September, that's not going to happen, as the game has been delayed to December 4th for those of you in the US. Europeans luck out a little and can get their hands on the title November 29th. Ryan Clearly and Jake Davis, two of the douchebags behind the Lulzsec attacks last year, have pleaded guilty in a British court. So let that be a lesson, kids. Crime doesn't pay, unless you're a banker, politician, or sports person. Eidos has revealed that Camilla Luddington will be Laura Croft in the Tomb Raider reboot. Some of you might know Camilla from her stint on Californication as Lizzie. Kaz Hirai has stepped down as chairman and executive director of Sony Computer Entertainment. So there's that. Moving on. Valve has released the beta for their Source Filmmaker, which is the tool that they use to make their own films. So this is good news to anyone to make machinima, as the filmmaker makes use of any asset that is available in-game. Last week we reported on Draw Something getting a game show, and this week it looks like Square Enix's recent release, Quantum Conundrum, will also be getting a game show. Wait for it. The Super Dimensional Quantum Learning's Problems and Solutions Game Time Spectacular. It's quite a mouthful and will be hosted by Kevin Pereira and should see the light of day soon. Atari celebrated their 40th anniversary on Wednesday the 27th, so happy anniversary to the shell of a once iconic company. The extended ending for Mass Effect 3 launched this week, and it seems like people are still divided. Some love it, some hate it. We watched it and we're still indifferent, so good job, BioWare! We have more news on the Expendables II game from Ubisoft. It's going to be a downloadable title for PSN and XBLA. We're still waiting on a release date, probably sometime close to the movie, we assume. Ireland just got a new studio. Digit Game Studio is set to be the biggest indie developer in Ireland and is made of former EA, PopCap, and Atari staff, so we'll have to keep an eye out for what comes from them. Looks like Rovio will be putting Angry Birds to the side for now as they work on a new IP, Amazing Alex. I'm sorry, unless he's got a 12-inch dick. And now, to end on a sad note, the bastards at Activision have done it again and pretty much shut down Radical Entertainment, the studio behind the Prototype series, as they laid off 89 employees, basically crippling this 21-year-old studio. Continuing, Sega shut down their European and Australian offices as they continue to focus on digital content. As always, good luck to all of those involved on your future endeavors. So that'll do it for this episode. Get social with our Facebook and Twitter. Yeah. And we'll see you here again next week.